I was reading up on some very interesting things about AI and the rapid expansion and how quick the future is coming, and how AI may destroy humanity by 2030. And it's for reasons you probably never even thought of. Reason number one is the data centers. The data centers are going in states that are west of the Mississippi, and virtually every state west of the Mississippi is facing massive droughts. And the amount of water to cool and to keep these server centers cool is astronomical. Reason number two, AI automation for virtually everything that you're doing. The phone calls to your credit card companies, the phone calls to customer service, but here's where it gets even scarier. As somebody whose fiance is a 911 dispatcher, now 911 facilities are getting integrated with AI, and all non-emergency calls are getting diverted to AI. The last part about this is the vehicle. The vehicles that you drive are getting integrated with AI, face technology that's going to scan your face. If that vehicle thinks that you're impaired, or maybe you're a little tired, or that you're drunk, it is going to leave you stranded wherever you are at.
You think that's real? It is conceivable that AI could take control and reach a point where you couldn't turn it off and it would be making decisions for people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, that's definitely where things are headed, for sure. Things like say ChatGPT, which is based on GPT-4 from OpenAI, which is a company that I played a critical role in creating, unfortunately.
Back when it was a nonprofit?
Yes. The reason OpenAI exists at all is that Larry Page and I used to be close friends, and I would stay at his house in Palo Alto, and I would talk to him late into the night about AI safety. And at least my perception was that Larry was not taking AI safety seriously enough.
What did he say about it?
He really seemed to be wants sort of digital superintelligence, basically digital God, if you will, as soon as possible.
He wanted that?
Yes.
We are the chimpanzees now. Has something that is less intelligent ever controlled something that was 10 times more intelligent than it? Let me give you a metaphor, because I know this might sound sci-fi to listeners. Let's say you're sitting around. It's a bunch of chimpanzees. The chimpanzees are hanging out, and they're grooming each other and taking the fleas off each other's backs, and they're drinking, eating some bananas. And they're like, I have an idea. I think we should make these super smart chimpanzees that are 10 times smarter than the chimps, than us. And one of them says, yeah, that sounds amazing. Like, maybe they'll be able to do all this crazy stuff for us, and they'll be able to, benefit chimpanzees, and they'll automate and create this world of abundance. We'll never have to go search for bananas again. And then the other one says, no, this sounds really dangerous. Well, if we create this smarter than intelligent version of chimpanzees, are we going to be able to control it? And the other responds well, what's the worst they're going to do? Eat all the...
Yeah, guys, just enjoying a nice little evening walk. Look at that sky right there. It's absolutely beautiful. With whatever sunlight I have available here, I want to discuss, will we be able to control AI? Now, this is not my opinion, but this is from those who are developing AI. And their answer is no. We're not going to be able to control it, right? And they're all sounding various alarms in regards to AI, right? Why we should roll it back, why we should not be moving forward, with, our development of AI, right? Guys, we're not going to be more intelligent than AI. I mean, within a year or two, it's going to surpass all human intelligence, right? And we haven't been able to properly code in morals and ethics, or, just proper empathy for humanity, right? And then, we're talking about implementing AI into our military, where, I don't want to get too deep into that, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. Why are you going to give something that you don't control, right, that will be more intelligent than you, power or some type of autonomy over your weaponry as a state? Like, help me try to make sense of that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And, please try to help me understand how that will not backfire. Like, I don't understand. Guys, excuse me laughing, but sometimes you have to laugh, when you have a scary truth, right? That's really sometimes the only thing you can do. So yeah, guys, try to help me make sense out of all of this, right? Now, this technology is not only going to, disrupt our finances, or as far as us, working for a living, but it's also going to consume a lot of our resources. In particular, things like water, right? Because the data centers that are being built, all of them are near water reserves, right? Fresh water in particular, right? Because you need water to cool down those systems, right? And another thing in regards to the artificial intelligence, right? Yeah, I'm ranting here, I know. Is the jobs again. Like, I'm curious, who's picking our fruit right now, right? Because we have evicted a lot of our workforce, right? Who were here. I would say not legally, of course, but okay, I understand. But yeah, who's picking our fruit right now? Like, how are we not going to have hunger? I don't want to say famine, but I don't know how not to say famine, right? Until I get an answer to who's picking our fruit and planting our crops, right? Because what I'm hearing from farmers is a lot of that stuff is rotting on the fields, right? But anyway, yeah, just back to, AI, right? Not being such a great idea, What are we doing? What are we doing? So, guys, let me know in the comments below how you feel about all of this. Do you agree? Do you think we need to, roll it back just a bit, or, just pause it for a moment until we understand exactly what we're doing, right? Because apparently we don't really know what we're doing, right? It's just this huge experiment, right? Where I would like to make an analogy of, we're building a cannon, right? And the cannon that we're building, we can't control which direction it fires in, right? So if the cannon decides to aim itself at us, there would be nothing that we can do about it other than, receive, the cannonball, so to speak. All right, so I'm just trying to make sense out of all of this, I really am. And I understand those who are developing all of this tech, you guys are getting rich and you guys are making money, but is it one of those things where, as long as you make your money, and by the time all of this blows up, you won't be alive to see all of it, and you've, I guess would have spent your money already? Like, is that the case? Because I really want some answers on all of this. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And we're out.